Good day. I want us to read together the book of Acts, chapter 27, from verse 21. It says, After they had gone a long time without food, Paul stood up before them and said, Men, you should have taken my advice not to sail from Crete. Then you will have spared yourself this damage and loss. But now I urge you to keep up your courage, because not one of you will be lost. Only the ship will be destroyed. Last night, an angel of the God to whom I belong and whom I serve stood beside me and said, Do not be afraid, Paul. You must stand trial before Caesar, and God has graciously given you the life of all who sail with you. So keep up your courage, men, for I have faith in God that it will happen just as He told me. Nevertheless, we must run aground on some island. We bless the Lord for that. Now, what I want to say in just few words is that, as a believer, you need to be holding on to what the Lord has spoken with you. Each and every one of us, there is a moment in our life where God has spoken something upon our life. He could have spoken to you through a dream. He could have spoken to you through a believer or a brother or a sister at church. He could have spoken to you through a pastor, a prophet, a teacher. God could have spoken to you through an angel, just like Paul here. But what I want you to understand is that you need to hold on to your courage. You need to hold on to your faith. Because when the Lord spoke here, the situation was not agreeing. That's why the people were panicking. The people were not even eating because of what they were going through. It was hard on them because they thought they were going to lose their life. But that moment, God spoke something to Paul. And that was what was holding him up, because he heard the voice of the Lord. He heard the message of the Lord. And the message of the Lord kept him strong. Now, I want you to remember everything that the Lord has spoken with you. I want you to remember everything that the Lord has said to you. I want you to remember every promise of the Lord. In that situation, in that challenge that you are going through right now, I want you to remember everything that the Lord has said to you in the past and everything that the Lord is saying to you today. Don't listen to the voice of the challenge that you are experiencing right now. Don't listen to the voice of the circumstances that you are going through right now. Don't listen to whatever you are experiencing right now. But remember the voice of God. Listen to the voice of God in that circumstances, because He is speaking something and He has spoken something. Hold on to the promise of the Lord. Hold on to what the Lord has said to you. Hold on to what God has promised you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. As long as the Lord has spoken it over your life, as long as the Lord is the one who promised it, you need to hold on to the Lord. He is not a man that should lie, nor a son of man that should change his mind. He will keep His promise over your life. May the Lord bless you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.